Hey everybody. Since I just put up this YouTube today, I was trying to figure out some of the things that I wanted to share on here because this is a much easier way for me, and it's why I struggled so long trying to figure it out. But it's a much easier way for me to get across some of the things that I share with people because I believe in communication, not just reading it, but also seeing and feeling things. It's a big part of our experience. And it's occurred to me that this morning when I actually got up and I did all my running around, it's literally today is December 16th, so we are 9 days away from Christmas. I have two children, so self-explanatory. I've been cooking, I've been baking, I've been cleaning, I've been doing all that stuff just like everybody else. And I'm sure that you are probably in your own life finding life very chaotic right now and that kind of thing if you're involved in the holidays at your family or whatever, however you celebrate them. But even if you're not, when I came home today, I was reminded of something that I actually teach with my students. And actually not just my students, but my clients, or basically anybody who I find, is a little stressed and needs a little time to themselves to recoup. And one of the things I suggest to people is to have what I call a hard yes and a hard no list. Now, for someone like me, I am a very creative person, which means that if there's something sparkly or shiny over in the corner, it's like squirrel, and I'm gone after it. As fast as I get one idea, I'm getting 15 more, and it's very difficult for me to stay on target. Most creative people, if you are creative, you'll probably admit that that's probably a common challenge for you as well. So the hardest thing that I had to discover for myself was create a system of boundaries and to stick to them. And even though I wrote them out and I wrote affirmations and I did all that good stuff that I tell other people to do, it wasn't even working for me. So what I had to do was I created this hard yes and hard no list. In other words, what I did was I created a page with two columns. And on the yes side, these were the things that I was absolutely going to do, and oops, beat up the computer, absolutely going to do to make my life easier and more positive. On the no side were the things that I was absolutely adamant against that I was not going to have in my life anymore. So, for example, what I would tell you to do is create that same list with the two columns. On the yes side, for example, one of mine was that I will always take the time out for personal self-care. Now, that means physical, mental, emotional. I have to take care of me, because if I don't take care of me, then I'm no good to anybody else. And I have to be here. Like I said, I have two children. My husband travels a great deal, and I'm running a business. I'm doing all these things, so I have to look after me, and that had to be an absolute hard yes, because for a long time, I didn't stick to that boundary, and I've had a lot of health issues. So that's one of my hard yeses. A hard no was from now on when people start to pass on their negativity and their, rah-rah, their victim attitude, I said absolutely, adamantly, no, I was not taking their energy and their stuff on in my world anymore. So my tip for you today is if you find yourself, I guess, in a state of chaos, or you find yourself uncertain and confused about what your own boundaries are, or finding it difficult to stick to the boundaries, then take the time to do that hard yes and hard no list. It will offer a little bit of clarity, and it takes practice. There'll still be times we still face with challenges, but at least when you've really taken the time to put them down and pay close attention to them, they become a little bit more of a priority for you to follow. So on that note, it's getting close, like I said, in my family at least, this is holiday season for us. If it is yours, happy holidays. If it's not, happy Monday. But make sure that you take the time to take care of you first, okay? Thanks for listening. Have a great day. Bye for now.